I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. He be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of. You better watch how you're talking and where you're walking, or you and your homies might be lying in chalk. I really hate to...
Let's be quite frank. Pedophilia is a problem. It's a problem that very few people want to address. I myself, when I look at the world, I see a multitude of problems. But it was just by surfing the net that I came across a series of sites, what you call the Chan sites, like 4chan, 8chan. These are the hipster type websites used by people who associate themselves with an internet group called Anonymous. And it's just the usual trolls, wannabe hackers, and the social media rejects. But on one visit to 8chan, I came across a spammed ad for a website. And I visited this site, and it was a pedophile site. And there was no attempt to disguise what they were doing or try and keep it hidden. And looking through the site, I saw the downloads they had. And we're not talking megabytes, we're talking gigabytes of child pornographic movies. So I reported it to the federal police, and I just got onto, I suppose you say, a series of websites that are connected to each other. And I went on to the dark net. I do that using Tor. And on the dark net, most of the stuff they have on it is pretty much crap. But the pedophiles do have sites on there. And the pedophilia and child pornography was something I just put at the back of my mind. But upon looking at these sites, and indeed how they link to the Chan sites, we can see these people involved in this are really coming out into the open. The couple of sites I came across on the darknet were not just a couple of grubby old men exchanging child pics, no. These people seem to be tech savvy, going by the words, idioms, syntax and so on in their communications. I would say they're probably in their 30s. And there was one site which I encountered, and I got the web address just by through clicking on links that pedos exchange with each other, called Magic Kingdom. Now this Magic Kingdom site, I never joined it, but just by surfing around I discovered what it really was. A pedophile child pornography site. But the thing that got me the most was the amount of members it had. 250,000. That's right, 250,000. Now, even allowing for dummy accounts, people who, whether they work for the police or whether they're web vigilantes who join up just to try and find out who's organising this. You know, you can cut, you know, cut the membership in half if you want, and you'll find that's still a hell of a lot of people. And these people don't really try and hide themselves as though it doesn't matter. You know, they've got the attitude, we're not going to get caught. And there was one other, there's a website, I won't bother naming it, where they had their categories of 0 to 2 years old and 2 years old to 5 years old. Anyone over 5 was over the hill. And, you know, just like surfing around on the net, you know, these people are coming out into the mainstream. That's what they want to do. And it seems to be that this is a perfect time for them to do so. People do not care anymore. You know, at the moment we've got this transgender fad. You know, guys getting their dicks cut off in order to become lesbians. Was it Caitlyn Jenner? No, celebrities as well, you know. Got his dick cut off, become a woman, has a, I don't know, I suppose some sort of relationship with another guy who got his dick cut off. In Australia, we've got Major Kate McGregor. A guy got his dick cut off, become a lesbian. Oh, he's still in the Australian Defence Force. Oh, there's no problem with that. You know, just not in the army anymore, just in the Air Force. Because that's perfectly normal and appropriate. And even on YouTube, you've got some creature called Zinnia Jones. A guy gets his dick cut off, becomes a lesbian. I mean, if this is the new normal, this is the hipster fad thing to do, yay, long live feminism, I'm cool, I'm a woman. I mean, fucking hell. You know, why wouldn't pedophiles go to push their barrow? In fact, they've probably got every reason to. But, you know, I've noticed in Europe you have the age of consent being lowered. As I understand it, because I'm not European, that in Holland the age of consent is 12, in Spain it's 14. And, you know, these pedophile websites that consider any child over the age of 5 to be too old. You know, the bar's just being continually lowered. And on top of that, you have, you know, especially say white countries, European countries, you've got the likes of the Greens, you've got the likes of various left-wing yuppie liberal type parties that want to lower the age for voting, probably for drinking as well. They just want to lower the age for everything. And if they do that, they lower the age of what one would consider to be adulthood, then would not preventing those under 18 from making child pornography be deemed an impingement on free trade, because everybody's going for all these free trade agreements now. I mean, This is a serious problem. We are seeing the foundations of communities, societies being eroded. Trying to build societies based on moral relativism. And if that occurs, then the national sovereignty of nations will have to go out as well, which is what I believe this is really about. So, I will deal with, some of the things we are facing. Now, like pedophilia is not going to become legal overnight. It's something that is gradual, but it is occurring. And so you might be asking, why don't people care? I put this down to, I suppose you'd say, the abolishment of individual consciousness. People do not think as individuals anymore. They think as a collective groupthink. And we see this being enacted out upon our TV screens and on the internet. Now, I don't usually watch TV, but I've been watching it for the past week. Because I was stuck because it didn't stop raining. And the thing that I noticed the most was that TV shows are just continually repeated. People have memories like goldfish. They swim around in a circle once and everything's forgotten. And this mob mentality, where people just have a collective amnesia, so to speak, short-term memory, and they forget everything. But put it this way, if I'm on a train and I call someone a nigger, and if that's recorded on an iPhone, that'll become on a news channel, probably story number 2 or number 3. It depends what else is happening. So, we've got news services which don't provide news, but they cater to the social media set, the social justice warriors and other losers like that. And, you're not getting independent information. Just trying to find the words to describe what is happening. It's something that, without words, people can't talk to each other about these things. If they don't talk to each other about these things, nothing gets done about it. So we're dealing with a mentality of, I can't describe what I'm saying, I feel what I'm saying. So it's about feelings. Anyway, so, I'm going to deal with this, so this will have to be a part 1, because I don't want to make it too long, though I probably will. And I'm going to expose everything. I'm going to name names of website, of pedophiles, of religions which have been condoning or sweeping this stuff under the carpet. Stuff it. I'm not here to be popular. You don't like what I say, well, fuck you, I don't care. But this is going to be dealt with. So, stick around, get ready, it's about to get heavy.